Like to have this conversation about children as though they're our future. I would really love to see us start to put that conversation into context and say they are our present, and what are we doing for them right now, not something in the future.
Prior to the implementation of linked learning, meeting the challenges of our community with the social economic challenges of our community, and a very, very diverse community, and a community that was dramatically affected by the downturn in the economy, we did not find much equity in education for many of the groups in our community. We simply were not doing what we needed to do to prepare them for what is our mission statement, which is for a college career and for success in life.
We needed to reach the students that needed a little more help, a little more motivation.
So through linked learning, we have been able to provide that equity, provide an opportunity for all of our students, no matter where they come from, or their social or economic background, or the color of their skin, an opportunity for success in achieving their dreams.
The linked learning portion of this is that we link not only the academic studies and the classes they take to careers and college, but we link the curriculum. So an English teacher, a history teacher, science teacher, math teacher, they link their various curriculums together, and they find the common points where they are aiming toward the same goal. And then that is linked to some career pathway that the students are interested in.
One of the major goals of linked learning is to be equity focused and to provide both career and college preparation for all students, including students who haven't traditionally been in A through G and been necessarily college bound. Another important aspect of that is that for struggling students, linked learning provides the support to help those students get through those A through G classes.
By engaging with teachers, staff members, principals, the community in terms of what they want their kids to do, where they are now, where they want them to be, the board has a give and take, and then using that dialogue and gathering that information, we're in a better position to set generalized goals.
We are now the ones we are absolutely responsible for the work that we're doing. And so as we set the direction, it really impacts the folks and the students and the kids and the neighbors that we work and play with every day. So I think that's a really critical part of it.
Everything we do feeds off of that. Everything we do, whatever we do at our sites, my question is, how does it tie into our vision and mission statement for the district?
When we talk about setting direction with regard to linked learning, I think it's important for boards to recognize, and for districts that are considering this as a change, it's a systemic approach to change. It's going to imbue your entire system. You cannot implement this in an isolated fashion. Just at this, it's got to be ultimately an integrated approach. And because of that, because it's systemic, it becomes kind of an umbrella of change. And all other decisions you make going forward have to be aligned to that big strategy and that big change.
The wonderful thing that can happen with really starting to take the strategic view is that it's an opportunity for school boards to think about the result that they're trying to land on. Where really boards get to answer the question, so collectively we're going to create something. What do we want to create? What's the legacy that we want to create for students here at this school? Are we doing what we say we want to do, which is career readiness, college preparedness, A through G, all of that? It really starts to shape, asking deeper questions about the result. And the result really is supposed to be about how we prepare students for this 21st century world.
But we recognize that we're not elected to be the superintendent or the principal or the classroom teacher. We're there to set general goals for the kids to perceive, and even in that regard, we need to gather information from the experts who are actually doing the work in the classroom and from the parents who have a great central desire in seeing their own children succeed.
So once they have that support they have the flexibility to do what they need to do at the district level and at the site level to try to get to the outcomes that we're trying to achieve.
You have to make informed decisions, and you have to set direction based on real data and real facts. So you can't make significant decisions as a board in a vacuum or in ignorance. So it's absolutely essential that you're in communication with as broad a scope of the community as you can be, so that you can gather as many different points of views when you go into those decisions. When the board decided that it would have a strategic plan and a 5-year goal for reaching that plan, what we did was we invited what we call stakeholders to come together and form a committee. Everyone who's going to have some role in implementing it has some role in developing it. And I think that's why it's so successful.
We realized we didn't have a clear descriptor of a student who would be college career ready. And so instead of us speaking theoretically, we wanted to be concrete. We wanted our communities, our partners, our students themselves to say, okay, this is what the district means by college career ready. And so we actually went out to the community and we asked a simple question. What should a graduate of Sac City look like?
And we're seeing that even now as they go into college. You know, the feedback from them is that we don't have the remedial kind of classes that they were having to take. Now they're actually, you know, they're prepared and they're succeeding.
Linked learning is a wonderful opportunity to finally answer a student when they say, why do I need to know this? What's this connection? I'm never going to use this stuff.
It's an awakening, really. The beauty of it is those students that we're going to make it regardless, they're invigorated even more. And now you've got the students that didn't know why they were taking that class, didn't know why they were learning that formula in math. All of a sudden, it becomes relevant to them. It's important to them. All of a sudden, they're looking at things from a new perspective. They're getting excited, and that's what excites me.